Today, I'm playing by myself to collect tons of resources for the next fight against one of the Palworld bosses. Okay, so as I've realized, there is actually a way to make gunpowder, and we've been sitting here for 7 years doing this. But so basically, I've had the high quality workbench for a really long time, but I never realized you could just make gunpowder on the spot. You know why that's funny? Because we have tons of sulfur. Yeah, I never went to thinking, oh, yeah, we can use sulfur, right. Yeah, I never thought about that. So... also, this Incineram is doing the wrong tasks. So I'm gonna get him, pick him up. Because you're not doing the right task. You're supposed to manage on these things. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna assign him to the cooking pot. No, let's just assign him to the primitive first and get another guy to do something else. So work preferences. So we can change what he does. Basically, I don't want him to do anything but that, except fighting and doing manual labor. That's basically what I want him to do. That's all I want him to do. So basically, recently, we have all this, we had so much sulfur that it's funny that we haven't even went to, you know, if I go to the other base, yeah, we've been doing a lot of grinding off camera because it's a nightmare to do it on camera, and I wasn't in the mood to do it on camera, but we've been doing a lot of grinding recently, and so we figured out that, let me go and see if I have some of my pets, because I need some of them for this journey. Yeah, I do. So... No, we need to... And... And, let's get my best guy ever. My pal team is starving, so... Oh god, he is dying quick. Okay, basically I've realized that we could actually... We've had a lot of problems with food production recently. And there's many reasons for it. We don't have much food production, as we have no guys that can do planting. But that's about to change, because, well, we have been... This guy is actually going to be used here, because we don't need him for anything other than doing this. We will actually be able to get the planting and the food production pretty quickly. No, we would 100% want to make sure that none of our creatures are at low health or cannot do anything. The chillette can be used for many different tasks in managing here. Oh, we've got a syndicate raid. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'll get a... Oh, okay, they're going for my other base. Unless they're not. What are they going for? Oh, they're going for the... They're going for the small base. Okay, okay. Oh, that's legendary. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Fire! Okay, 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 okay. Oh, awesome. Good job, dude. So basically that's what we've been doing recently, and I didn't know that it was going to be a raid so quickly, so... My bad. I'm going to get this guy a higher level, so we can get more stuff. And get down here and collect more of the loot that they dropped. I'll then go over here and start doing the painful process of giving some of my guys special abilities that ice powers to be used, and I'll drop some of the stuff that I don't need anymore. Duck resistance is not useful for me, and I'll drop I'll just discard this wood because it's not useful, and I actually want to keep that because that's a good item. These are mega spheres, and I'll just use these training manuals on my guys. Of the recent, this is quite good because of obviously the amount of resources that you can get from here. It's pretty substantial, and obviously these are important. But I'll eat these and give it to my guys to get some of the training manuals. And after getting the training manuals, we want to get the higher level. The power souls are extremely useful, but it's actually good to use some of the bread to get some food up, because over my journey is going to be a nightmare to do. After that, I'm going to instantly grab another thing and eat the bread and feed it to my Xenovator, meaning he will have high amount of food when we go over to the next places. This is another thing that can be sold for high prices for the merchant. And not really wanting this item, I'll get rid of my old bow to get space. And I won't even need the old bow because I'll use my triple bow. There'll be a poison blast there, and I'll be able to pick this up. So I'll discard the stone and grab the poison fruit. After doing that, I start scrounging around for materials, seeing what they have. I dropped the coins because I can't really hold them anymore. So I'll grab this and start collecting, obviously. There's obviously a bounty token that could be used. I will drop the medical supplies maybe. I'll just drop the pal spheres because these aren't like massively useful. I'll drop also these because then these will also be able to be picked up. And I'll even give this to my new chickpea to get his level up. Then going up here, there's also more stuff up here, which are more training manuals that can be used for upgrading, so I just upgrade them more. Another musket schematic. Making sure not to leave anything, I'm just looking around to make sure. More gigaspheres because they're extremely useful for building in general. After going up here, we're going to start going up here, because this is going to be another storage room. After getting that, I can go over to my bench and start painstakingly creating lots and lots of gunpowder, which will be used for many different crafting recipes. I have so much stuff in my inventory that I'm having a really difficult time just collecting. So I'm gonna go up here and stop fixing all the problems I'm having right now. In this room there's a bunch of things in here, including a beer stand, but those aren't really important. I didn't realize that there's actually other things we could sell to these psychopathic people. And obviously, go over here, we did the most immoral thing of actually capturing a merchant. So we can get extremely a lot of trades without having to do anything and go near. So we go over here and talk to him. He'll give trades and we'll be able to buy shit. But that means that we can also go to here and sell things. So, we can go over here and sell all of that for 2,000 coins. We can then sell any of this stuff and that to get another 2,000. And make a mistake of accidentally picking up all the stone. So that's cool. I'm just gonna go and put the stone in here. I know I'm talking like any streamer or builder, but I need to explain it in more quicker ways. So today we're gonna be collecting tons of stuff for my guys, and I need to get their level up really high. So I'm gonna go to the base. And actually take my Incineram to upgrade him. Because he needs to be upgraded. He is too weak. He does not enough. He doesn't. He'll be like just a good at doing the main thing he's designed for, which is doing that. And God, I hope that we actually still have all the power souls, so we can also use those for future stuff. Thankfully I can find the power souls and I can also pick up the coins and pick up the spheres, which are actually really useful, and I'm only been not picking them up because I had no space. More stuff here, there's a bunch of more coins and lots of money, which I will go back to my other base to put inside the bank to get more. To sell all the coins. I can use all the coins to buy shit. Obviously now I have lots of stuff. I'm gonna go back here and start going over to my guy and giving him more work speed so he can level up. We have not enough of those, so we need to find more lift mugs for the occasion. Now that we've upgraded him quite a lot, we can then put him back into the thing and he'll work twice as fast as the original time he did it. That's his whole job, is to do exactly all those things. He's going back to the refining and going to do his job of doing more of his refining stuff. We go over here and we're going to now go for a more difficult basis. Obviously, we're going to need more flame organs. So I'm probably going to go to somewhere extremely dangerous to get those flame organs. Obviously, we need more iron. That's the one problem we have right now, is an iron problem. We have an iron deficiency. One of the things that we need to do is get one of our main guys, the penguin, to do actually his job. So we're gonna go into change his work preferences to also being able to, for the box, we want him to take the stuff to that box, but I don't think we need to, because we will actually just take these well, we can't take them just yet. Now that we have an easy supply, it's also weird that we've been putting the power oil in the wrong place this entire time, as the power oil is actually supposed to be over here. Now that we have this amazing creature, we can then take him and get a new fire creature. It will be our next best investment. We obviously don't have the fluffy pals yet, so we're gonna need to level up. Thankfully, we're almost at the level. Now is the more difficult part, is to going to put all of these guys back in and start trying to level up this new guy to get him to the highest level of our creatures. It's gonna be a tough one, so we're going to take him from fighting medium cannon fodder originally. Obviously, he's not doing very well. We obviously having a trouble time, but doing good. Obviously, we can get his level up. He's already a level 5 and it's already going good. But we're making him kill very small enemies to get his level up. But we don't want him to collect trees, we want him to kill enemies. So, enemies we have. Being a very... He's not good at his job, but the second he does his good job, he can kill. We obviously need to get his level up and make him stronger, but right now he's doing it pretty good. As that he is literally designed to kill things. It makes him a really good target, makes him a really good soldier to get main stuff here. Getting his level up is not that hard as well, as we can get his level up by using training manuals. Meaning he does more special abilities now because of his training. Leveling him up though is a very fun process and totally not annoying, as that he's become very powerful and can now kill lots of enemies at once. Almost got him to the same level as my other guys. As he can kill as many enemies as he wants, he's able to kill at least 20 enemies. Now that with his power that he has, he's actually pretty strong, and can be used now to kill more higher level enemies. So I find a bunch of Cativas that he can then slaughter all of them with the powers that he has now. To also level me up too. Then can kill as many enemies as once. I'm gonna start leveling him up even more. Now he's level 22, and now can do more damage than most. But we don't want him to attack main enemies, but we want him to kill at least enemies that do a bunch of damage. And now he can do samurai sword slashes, but then he can use his actual sword. Obviously it was almost a miracle to get really good shit. But now can kill 2 enemies in one shot, making him very good. Next fight he needed to do was fighting the Dino Blossom. Not too difficult, the Dino Blossom was instantly killed. He's just perfect for it, you know? By the way we look at it, there's also now a chest here that I can now go and collect more. I'll be leveling him up now. I have to discard some charcoal just to get some bread, and I can feed him, or feed myself, to get his level, to protect him from death. That also means that he can now slice more enemies and kill 20% of the enemies, which is sword slashes. This also makes him an extremely good soldier that makes him just perfect. Before he knows it, before I know it, I'm just getting the best thing ever. He kills all enemies with no problem, and obviously that just makes it easier to relax. One thing I don't want him to do is attack the main big guy. Though even if he could kill it, I don't really want him to risk of fighting it. So I'm gonna move away now. I then fight a bunch of Depressos because they drop important things, but I want to be able to kill them without pissing this guy off. This is because I'm going to make a poison bow or poison arrows for my friend Ninja. So, collecting all that. But we don't want him to attack that guy, so we need to move away from it. I then see a very interesting thing, and I see a bird sitting there. I go for the first fight of my life, and I start fighting the bird with my white wax. I know that the bird's going to be a very difficult fight to have, and I'm going to need to be able to use my skills and dodging skills. Now we're living great. First flyer. I got the Nightwing because of course I can. And now need to commit some more psychopathic tendencies. So we get another guy to kill this poor innocent firefox to get the flame organs that we need. Those foxparks are mainly the best source of how to get the main resources. It is quite psychopathic. Getting more ice organs is also important, as he could slay pretty much any of the enemies with just one chop. Also, that is not a good sign of hearing. There's a lightning storm and I am pretty terrified in real life, so I'm just gonna go and do this now. We're just gonna start doing an extra minute of grinding. Now I'm gonna probably go get a pie in a second, so I'll just go quickly AFK and get the pie, so I can get some food in my stomach. While I get an amazing bushy to just absolutely slay enemies for me. And attack aggressively, I command it. to just kill everything. Now going AFK for a bit. I'm gonna go AFK now. I'm gonna first put him next to more of those attackers and just kill things. Don't act normal. I'm gonna go AFK for a second. I'm back. Now that we've got my food in the oven, I'm gonna start doing the most painful thing. Get the bushy to kill tansies and get my level from level 23 to level 24, which is actually more of a struggle. So we're going to do something quite different. I'm gonna go back to the Syndicate Tower and fight Zoe again. Though I don't probably have the best supplies to fight Zoe. Also know I am severely under-equipped for this fight, but it should be fine because this is just a normal fight, right? Spectral power is gonna take a while to make. The lightning scares the fucking hell out of me as I'm panicking, thinking that a lightning strike will happen and cut my internet off. Syndicate Tower is one of the easiest towers to do, and obviously when you're low level, it's not easy. But when you're higher level, and you're just trying to level up shit, you would probably want to go to the same Syndicate Tower just to get the main levels up. Syndicate Tower is the easiest one, and it can instantly be easy because it's the easiest boss fight ever. Obviously we did not stream the fight, but we don't need to do this whole cutscene because I've already fought this boss multiple times. Then, instantly, fighting the boss, we brandished the blade, letting out Bushi to take out the main guy and to take out the fish below. He is one of the greatest soldiers ever, and he is pretty much amazing. I then send Nightwing, powerful enemy, to absolutely do some damage. And hell yeah, we were doing damage. As my Nightwing was absolutely killing, it started chipping away at its health. Then, using its powerful attack, it goes for another main body attack. Then go for another swing it with the Nightwing to do extremely good damage. Weakening it extremely a lot and making this thing extremely easy to fight. It's not an easy fight for them, and obviously it probably would take a lot of them. And I wish I brought much more stronger guys to fight him. It's easy to dodge her attacks though, as Grisbolt is pretty much the easiest one to fight. Pretty much hide behind its power and place down the enemy. Easiest fight ever. I'm just gonna go for now this main attacks. So the Grisbolt doesn't see me, I'm just gonna go for spear attacks that go instantly behind its back, weakening it by miles and making it think it was gonna win. It hits a good shot and it hits me again, weakening me a lot, and I instantly run away. Then getting Grisbolt's attention, the Nightwing gets the attention and off of me, which helps a lot, and I get away to protect myself. I instantly get my other guy to do its job, and to instantly do a fraction of lots of damage, which is also good. The bird instantly starts chipping away at its health. As it starts getting absolutely bolted though, it's getting worse. Then instantly getting my other guy to it starts absolutely destroying her as it goes for massive hits. He's having a little bit of a troubling time having a fight. So I instantly give him only 2 berries to spare because that's the only thing I have, and I'm really underprepared for this fight. Though I've had this fight before, I had a friend with me, so it wasn't completely on my own. Doing 666 damage is good, but it is bad when this guy is literally the god of destruction. And now I'm going to have to take him out and pull out the Nightwing. The Nightwing will now do extremely good damage and go for another slice right through the target. While dodging his attacks, the Nightwing can start chipping away at his health, then going for massive hits, weakening its brain, and now going for another attack. The Nightwing will now go around and start chipping away its health. But it's bad because this gym is brutal and probably one of the most difficult fights when your guys are not even that strong. My Bushies instantly tries to protect and goes for a 959 attack. My PAL team is hungry and I don't have any food for them, so it's gonna get a little bit stressful. Food supply is down, and now I'm going to have to hope that this guy could actually kill them. He doesn't do it, and he's almost killed. So I'm gonna have to move him out there and get my Bushi to get him again. Get her again. Hitting another good slice. He goes for another one. And the bird goes for another slice. Beating it up. get back. As it starts chipping away its health, I go for another nice slice as I try to get him to hit again. He does a good damage, and then I'm gonna fall back and start hitting the guy with more attacks. My bird will start taking many damage. That'll be fine because I'll swap him out instantly after. Swapping him out, just do the same thing again. This time, going for another chip. Instantly taking them out and taking out their entire team, which wasn't actually that easy as it looks. It was actually much more of a harder fight than I originally thought it was going to be. Instantly after, I can just travel back to my base and instantly know that I think these guys aren't that strong as I originally thought. He is probably the best one I have in my sort of team, but one of the problems was that they were literally getting low because they didn't have food. Not a problem, it's just a bit stressful. So now I'm gonna get my guys to get iron while I craft more gunpowder for the next situation that we're gonna be handed here. But I'm sure there might be a way to make gunpowder here instead of making it all the way over there. Sadly there isn't, but there might be a way we could just fix the problem. I'll just pick this up and instantly move it. Disassemble the thing and move it to the position that it needs to be. Which is here. Doesn't help that it's very difficult to pick up the shit that we need, and I'm gonna have to drop most of my stuff to pick up this stuff and really being careful not to press the wrong button to delete things. And put the high quality workbench outside instead of inside. Obviously, again, I'm gonna just get rid of this campfire because it's not important to have a campfire in that position anyways. Fuck. How do I acquire power souls? Hmm. Okay, I can make metal armor now. Right, let's see what we need. Oh boy. Oh wait, I already have metal armor. I wonder if the Bushi would be better. No. Oh yeah, he's faster. He's just way more suited for the job. Alright, Incineram. You're gonna be the refining guy. Easily. Easy the freaking Lee. Okay, you know what, that's gonna fuck with him. You know what, Bushi, you don't even need to do that. Just be a guy who does all the main tasks. As protecting. Also, we do need more iron actually to make a metal helmet. Because I need armor. Fuck, I don't have any armor. Can you help me? No? Yeah, he's so inefficient. I mean, he's so efficient, not inefficient. He's just so efficient like that. Okay, so for this, for upstairs, I'm gonna use large chest storage room. Get basically more storage. And for here, it would just be used for dumping a lot of shit, so I can actually hold stuff. But just holding most of the important stuff I need to drop, just so I'm like kind of empty of inventory. So I don't have hundreds of items in my inventory. Also, he's so efficient at his job. I could make him faster than this, actually. Yeah, I'll make him even faster. I mean, I've got the power source for it, so why not? I don't care if it's a 3% faster thing, it's literally faster. Oh my god! Oh yeah, that's faster. That's way faster. You kidding? Alright, this is my best soldier easily. That means I need to breed him with other soldiers because he's gonna be amazing for that. Okay, now I can make myself a helmet. I don't know how I'm doing it. Alright. Instantly doing those things to help. Alright, so we're getting to the stage where this is... We've just got an amazing guy who knows how to basically do everything we need. Basically, I'm gonna turn him into the main charcoal guy. So he can just get us all the gum, I can get all the gunpowder. And I'll be right back. So I'm just gonna put him on to, I don't know, get 70 charcoal. Alright, I'll be right back. As I am back from the grave, just shows that my new harvesting method is looking great. I'm gonna cut the stream here and we're gonna go to episode 2 after. Bye.